Hi guys, I'm finally catching up with Eastenders. Let's talk what's going on. So I have recently seen the court case between Vicki, Joelle, and everything that's going on. I feel like the acting, amazing tea. Like I love it. It's giving. Joelle's storyline, I like it a lot because when he first came to Warfare, just everything that he's done, every situation after another, you think this kid is just so rude and out of hand. Like, what's going on here? And it's just like, I love the fact that he has been finally locked away for something that he's done. Now, if he's charged, I don't know. I haven't gotten up to that part yet. But I love the fact that, because sometimes with soap shows and EastEnders especially, they just drag storylines for too long for the perpetrator to get caught and so forth. So I love the fact that he's there. The whole court case and everything that's going on, it just was so emotional. I was watching it on TikTok live, and I'm that person where when I watch things, if I'm really into it or if it's emotional, like I can start crying. Like who else can relate? But Vicky, she's so, you can tell she's sad. Joel, he doesn't think that he's done anything wrong. And there's so many people like that in this world. Do you know what I mean? Whether they're teens, children, I'd say teens, adults, whatever the crime is, they do what they do and they're so delusional they think that it's right. Do you know what I mean? No matter what part, no matter if they're sent to prison or not, they feel like what they're doing is right, their way of thinking and whatever the weather. Just like Joel, like he's consumed so much. What's the guy's name? Zane, the guy, that the influencer that he's watching in EastEnders, he's consumed so much of him and he's just gone through his life thinking that women are below men and women are this, women are that, that nothing's going to change the way that he feels. Do you know what I mean? And it goes back to the concept of us as individuals, we control how we see things, like our perspectives and stuff. Nobody can change, no one can change anybody. People can only change themselves, and that's that. Do you know what I mean? No punishment, no this, no that, no amount of conversations. But I was feeling, very empathetic about Vicky. And then I remembered that there's a lot of things that she's covered up for Joel. So when he assaulted the girl on the train, she paid off the girl to not go to the police. There's been so many situations where she has paid people off to keep Joel out of trouble. And I think this is why you just don't do things like that. Do you know what I mean? You see when it comes to behaviors, whether it's abuse, anything that's inappropriate, especially when it comes to like young kids and teens and stuff, you correct them there and then. Like you don't cover it up, pay people off, make them think it's okay, because the behavior is never going to stop. Do you know what I mean? It's never going to stop. And then they can turn against you and start abusing you and doing things to you. And then that's just what it is, isn't it? We can feel so sorry for Vicky, but what about the other women and the other victims all throughout? All the other victims that Joelle has abused. What about them? What, they just got money? The money's not gonna erase what happened, their pain, their trauma. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that storyline is so good. I totally forgot about that storyline because we've just been seeing the not Zoe, yeah, Zoe being locked away now. Jasmine's her daughter, her and Andrew's daughter. It's just crazy. Zoe has got the Slater traits, definitely. The stubbornness, the not listening, that comes your cat Stacey stubborn. But she's definitely Zoe's daughter. I feel like the fact that she's vindictive, definitely we see a big comparison. Do you know what I mean? Even when Zoe came back, it's just like, who is this woman? Zoe was just annoying me for such a long time. Seeking attention, lying about this, lying about that. It's like we never know with her. So Jasmine definitely got their tendency, like their traits. I do hope that Stacey comes back, and then the whole storyline of the Slaters being with the Brownie. Remember, Stacey's been with like three of them now: Jack, Max, Bradley, and then now Jasmine. Even, do you know what? Even Zoe and Max have been together, and then now their kids are together. So it's just crazy. I just feel like they're in a relationship now. you can tell that Oscar loves off Jasmine, and he's a bit delusional about her. So if they have a child together, you know that's crazy. As that is, that will be another storyline. And yeah, Max has let his kids down so much, but I love Max, man. I've always liked Max. I don't know what it is. He's had some iconic scenes, and it's either you love or you hate Max, but I like him. I just can't. But even when he knocked out his brother Jack at the table, when he found out about him and Stacey, it was just crazy. It's just mad. And yeah, Jasmine. What else? I was gonna say one more thing. I feel like with Jasmine, she was responsible for her dad's death, or she knows who was, because it doesn't make sense how she's trying to run away from the square because Kat asked her to do a statement for her mum. It just doesn't make any sense. I do feel like she's the one responsible, but we will see in time. And when it comes to Oscar, amazing actor, amazing. You have to love Oscar. I'm sorry, he is good at his job. He aces every scene. Like, even when he's acting nonchalant, like when he just don't care, and amazing. I love Oscar since he's come back, and I'm happy that Max is back on EastEnders, so we can kind of see the dynamic of their relationship, whether it grows or it doesn't. But I feel like it is going to grow, because we've seen the flash forward to 2027 at the beginning of the year. EastEnders showed us that something is going to happen where Max gets married, and the police are hunting him down. He's run to his daughter's Lauren's, and Oscar and Lauren are around, and it's going to be crazy. So what are you guys' thoughts about everything that's going on? I'm about 4 episodes behind, but I'm going to catch up. Let me know, guys. Comment below. Let me know your thoughts. What are some predictions? What do you think about this? But if you like this video, please subscribe, like, and share. Bye.